Einar, help us understand more of what Professor Xia said, that in the West's eyes, that China, at first, they would question, can you do it? And then you're collapsing, and now you're a threat. What's the logic behind that?
Well, it's very simple. I see it from an American point of view looking in, and that is, quite frankly, China's political and economic system is an existential threat to the United States idea that it has the perfect system. If you go back to Francis Fukuyama, we all know him. He's been backing away from this idea that the end of the world and the last man standing, this idea that liberal democratic capitalism is the be-all. There is no way to go forward. That's the end of mankind in terms of evolution in this area. Well, if you're an American exceptionalist, somebody who believes that the US needs to be in charge of the world in order to prevent World War III, in order to safeguard the international order, the rule of law, all of these things, China's success doesn't work for you. Why? Because it has a different system. Now, it could work if we could just simply say there are many paths that can lead to prosperity, and that different cultures, different systems will invariably have different answers and ways of addressing them. But we don't. So we continue down this thing that, originally it was, well, we'll get China to join the WTO, right? Remember? And that was going to, if China embraces capitalism, democracy will come. In essence, it was the dream of regime change in China. They literally thought the government would collapse from within because people would, love capitalism. But China thrived. It used capitalism as a mechanism to extend its socialist values.
But is it all about ideological matter, ideological threat?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, underneath it, you have those who consciously push this idea. The war machine, the military-industrial complex, it's just us or them. They have a team mentality. We have to win. We need everything that, we need all the tools necessary to do it. Give us more money. But subconsciously, in America, there is this belief that we're number one. How many times have you gone anywhere and they say, we're number one, right? America first. That was a slogan that came in afterwards, but it was very much a reaction. China is saying the world is for everybody.
That's right.
Not America is first. So let us say that these visions are somewhat apart. Now, for China, it's purely mathematics. You cannot, everyone in the world can't be the US because you have less than 5% of the population consuming more than 20% of the world's GDP. You just do the simple math. It just doesn't work. And even if China was to achieve that, there would be nothing left for the rest of the world.